We don't even have a full Bible in our own language.
Strengthening the suffering church is the heart of Open Doors activity. The life support systems take many forms.
Open Doors has been our lifeline through providing training schools held in secret and giving us the literature, study guides and scriptures we desperately need.
It's like the very stuff of espionage. Driving here first by one car and then transferred to a second. This place is literally underground, excavated to house a printing press that will produce millions of pieces of literature for Uzbekistan. Similar arrangements are planned for other Central Asian republics. If these hands were to be discovered, they would soon be behind bars, as Pastor Niall and his fiancée have discovered. 3 months ago, Irena Stroganova was due to be married, but the wedding has had to be postponed. Irena, tell me why.
This is because my fiancé was arrested by the police. They planted drugs on him and then charged him also with having religious literature.
Without warning, Pastor Niall was seized from this apartment in the city of Bukhara, where he was working to establish a church. On the false drugs charge, he was given 2 years imprisonment. For having Christian literature, he was sentenced to a further 3 years. Niall's landlady, Natasha, was present when the arrest took place.
Three people came to arrest him and immediately took him away. We have not seen him since. The police now constantly watch the house.
Niall's situation is very grave. His food is just water with a little macaroni. Many prisoners become ill from diseases like tuberculosis because the conditions are so very bad.
At the beginning, Niall was so depressed, but God has given him power and he is already strong in his spirit. Our plan for our lives has collapsed, but we trust God and want to do His will.
Rarely able to make any contact with her fiancé, before we left her, Irena wrote a note to the man who by now should have been her husband.
I miss you very much. I will wait for you as long as necessary. Don't forget, God loves you too. Many people are praying for you. Now I believe you will be freed soon and we'll be together. With all my love, Irena.
Well, just imagine what it's like to find yourself in a situation like Irena's. Imagine the isolation and the sense of helplessness. But these people thank God for organisations like Open Doors that can do many practical things. For example, organising prayer support. Everyone says how important and fundamental it is. Protesting at an international level, even to the government of a country like this itself. Organising letter support to the person in prison, making them feel that there is an organisation behind them, supporting them, assisting them, and that there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Only this morning, Open Doors made strenuous efforts to visit Niall in prison. Permission was flatly refused because he is categorised as such a high security risk. We were, however, able to leave food for Niall and deliver the letter given to us by his fiancée.
Although God is not seen with our human eyes, our brothers and sisters are His instruments, for they keep us in their prayers and encourage us. Their help is very important for our families at this difficult time, especially Niall's family, who are Muslims.
It seems that the challenges to the suffering church are not only inevitable, but incessant. Pastor Soberjon crossed into Uzbekistan from his home in Tajikistan to get news to the free world of the latest threats to the church